It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. We'll see Oklahoma City and the home team.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Roberson. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. For three, Durant. They get it back. They shoot again, and it's Westbrook laying it in. Westbrook's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Oklahoma City. And Wall kicks to Cousins. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No good on the second free throw. On defense, Oklahoma City. Wall dishes to Leonard. Back to Wall. Cousins, the pass to Nowitzki. The shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. From the baseline. And it's Durant missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And Wall kicks to Nowitzki. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Westbrook against Wall. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Cousins pulls it in.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Knocks it loose. Nowitzki, the pass to Wall. Screen by Cousins. Leonard kicks to Cousins. Nowitzki right side. Cousins trying to free himself up. And it's Nowitzki missing.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And finished off by Leonard.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Now here's Durant. Lets it go from 11. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
And he gets it to go.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Oklahoma City trails by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
To halt the run, he lays it in. Roberson's got his first points of the game. Westbrook against Wall. There's the dish to Cousins. Back to Wall. Outside Leonard. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Nowitzki hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Roberson dishes to Kanter. In the corner, it's Westbrook. There's a screen by Kanter. Westbrook passes to Kanter. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Assisted, Russell Westbrook.
Here's Wall. Now the pass to Leonard. Thompson outside. Back to Cousins. Stolen by Cantor. It's Westbrook with the drive. And he gets... That one to go off the front iron.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
For Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Dishes to Butler for the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific. And they've kept the defense off balance.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Paul George is checked in for Jordan. And it's Conley penetrating. Here's Griffin. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Griffin's got his first bucket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Cantor kicks to Waiters. At the elbow, it's Collison. Here's Durant. The putback, and Cantor throws it down.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Now, here's George. Here's Duncan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Cantor sets the pick for Augustine. To the paint. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Augustine. 6 points for Enes Kanter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh.
Come on, fella. Power it down. That dunk was ridiculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that.
And not when he's coming in with that kind of force.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off. He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Outside Durant. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Celtics up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just the start. they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Griffin is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Conley, and it's Jordan in addition.
Have to break stride.
Three. Singler, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And it's Butler missing. Oklahoma City trails by 6. And Waiters kicks to Westbrook. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line, trying to make it a three-point play.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control. He's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Robertson's checked in.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Singler passes to Adams, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jordan. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Inside, here's Singler. And the rejection by Leonard. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. At the elbow, it's Cousins. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Robertson, covered by Wall. Good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Nowitzki outside. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
They set the pick. Westbrook against Wall. Westbrook kicks to Adams. And stolen by Cousins. Leonard attacking, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shot off the pick. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard kicks to Wall. Low block shot on the way, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They are a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
Timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Conley against Augustine. Down low, here's Cancer. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his third assist on the night. George passes to Duncan. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. He trains the quick shot. .135 left in the first half of the game. Conley dishes to Griffin. Oh, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Durant kicks to Augustine. Back to Durant, uncovered. And that one comes up a bit short. George against Augustine. Left side, Butler. Duncan with a screen on Durant. Off the screen, Duncan with the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Augustine kicks to Roberson. Left side, Durant looking to get back on track here.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
And it's sent back by George. They retain possession. He blocks it again. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Celtics, they lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And the interior defense has to get tougher here in the second half. He's making them look really bad.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Durant. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Roberson, covered by Wall. Oklahoma City moving it around. Westbrook passes to Adams. No good. Nice D from Cousins. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A. I like that, Greg.
Hey, get Westbrook.
Here's Westbrook, and he jams it with authority.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in.
Dion Waiters.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Waiters gets a wide open look. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Wall. Oklahoma City trails by 17. Now here's Waiters. Here's Westbrook.
Good game for Westbrook. 9 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Jordan, he's checked in for Thompson. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Durant. Nowitzki for three. They grabbed their own miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Waiters with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Ibaka. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
That's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Knocked away. Wall with the steal. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the three. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ibaka, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. Jordan dishes to Leonard. Passes it to Wall. Michael Jordan on the wing. Nowitzki kicks to Cousins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. So both teams making some changes here.
DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City trails by 18. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Goes up off the pick. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Here's George. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Westbrook. Augustine up top. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Augustine's got his second basket of the night.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
The shot by George, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 15.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Griffin. Feeds it to Duncan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Ennis Cantor, and he makes the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant's checked in for Singler, and it's Andre Robertson in for Russell Westbrook. Oklahoma City trails by 19. Augustine with it. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Cantor. The 15-footer. That one wide left.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Augustine kicks to Durant. No good, and tight defense there bothered that.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Augustine. Wall out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Griffin in at the 4. Durant attacking. And that one's good. Durant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Oklahoma City.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team. Nowitzki. Kawhi Leonard.
And here's Wall. The feed to Cousins. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Stolen by Thompson. Leonard the pass to Cousins. Here's Wall.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 9 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Oklahoma City. Leonard with the steal. Wall dishes to Nowitzki. Cousins, no one around him, makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Durant. Wall grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And it's Westbrook missing. Leonard on the wing, defended by Ibaka. Thompson misses. Wall against Durant to the inside. Unloads from 9. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist from Ibaka.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And he gets it to go.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Michael Conley.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. They set the pick from the arc. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
Here's Cousins. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Westbrook against Conley. And the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
They throw good, Adams. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Oklahoma City trails by 20. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Ibaka with the screen on Butler. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Lets a floater go. On the wing, George. He's covered by Westbrook. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Westbrook drives in, and the layup is good. Westbrook's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Waiters. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Robertson. He feeds it to Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Kanter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Look at the night for Enes Kanter. He's got 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Now Conley. Feeds to George. Pass to Griffin.
Don't let him shoot that.
And George kicks to Griffin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's good from Blake Griffin.
At the line, Blake Griffin.
Griffin hits them both. Oklahoma City trails by 21. Right side, Westbrook. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Robertson, defended by George. And Robertson kicks to Westbrook. Hands it from downtown. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Inside, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Conley kicks to George. Here's Griffin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Conley against Augustine. Kanter with a screen on Conley. Augustine passes to Kanter. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. And 11 points for Enes Kanter.
you know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
From deep, George, and he gets it to go.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
There's a screen by Cantor. Augustine dishes to Cantor. Can't connect from 13 feet out. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. At the elbow, Griffin. To the middle. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And Augustine kicks to Collison. Cantor, the pass to Roberson. Now here is Augustine. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with
Do you recall not long ago when you were